fuck? My mic was muted! How are we doing? Welcome, everybody. I was just saying how excited I am that Bungie woke up and was like, hey, we actually still have a game in development. We should talk about it. I'm excited about that. That makes me happy. That makes me very happy. Nobody saw that. Nobody heard that. Escape will make me girl. Actually, the very first thing I said, I laughed because that's a funny name and I like it. That's good. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everyone in chat. I already said hi to a bunch of you. I was muted. So, welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're going to break down the news. Bungie finally talked about the PvE mode, the Vaultbreaker, the Cryo PvE mode, and they teased more stuff coming in Season 3. Specifically, they finally announced, for real, that we are getting a full PvE mode in Season 3. Now, I hope that's not just this, but better. I really want that to be a standalone PvE experience. We'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about it tonight. We're actually recording Escape Will Make Me Pod at 8 tonight, so in 2.5 hours. So I'll probably stream and then probably go right into that. Might try to break for dinner. I've got one long beard hair. Fucking me. How did I miss that? I think I can see it. Sucks. I actually, one second. This is going to be unpleasant for you. I have to pull it out. It's really fucking me up. Give me a second. Got it. Got that fucker. Got it. Come on, focus, bitch. Focus. Can you see it? Right there? Got it. Got it. Anyways. 2 weeks is short. That confuses me since, it confuses me how short it is since the season got extended an extra month. 2 weeks would make sense if the season was still supposed to end when it was supposed to end. But now, I'm wondering if there's like an end of season event again. And they didn't want it to overlap. Marathon is fire, so much fun. Sucks everyone collectively decided to hate it. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I think Vaultbreaker might need to be a rotating mode in the future. Could be. Vaultbreaker sounds interesting. What's up, Sai? I feel like it's been a while, man. How you doing? I want to know how much of a disadvantage I'm at since I haven't played all season. Literally not at all. I mean, it's a sponsor kit mode. So, I guess technically the only disadvantages you would be at, if they even apply, which I don't know, would be your cradle. So like you'll just feel the lack of these stats, I guess, if those even apply in Vaultbreaker. But other than that, I mean, everyone starts off with the same shit, so it'll be all right. Got a friend into Marathon, spent last night doing key runs. Nice. Sick. My disadvantage for not playing this at all? No, not really. You'll probably miss a title and some cosmetics and stuff. You can buy, we'll break this down beat by beat, but like they have these things where you can buy, what in the fuck is that? That might be data? Oh, that's probably a conversion of one data into the other data. Anyways, they'll have like rotating gold cryo weapons on, that you can buy. I'm probably just going to use this for, Cradle, though, to be honest. But yeah, man. So I'd say, no disadvantage. Maybe a little bit. But, hey, I'm really liking this. We'll see what it looks like. We'll break it down here in a second. But really, like, for me, it comes down to this is a cool experiment and all. But, I need them to lock in and make sure this PvE mode in Season 3 is different. Ideally, I still think you launch, like, a deeper roguelike PvE experience within the anomaly, I think that is like literally the greatest thing they could do. And it's got like lore implications, and it's like us diving deeper and deeper into the anomaly and learning more and more, and there's boss fights, and it's all fucking weird, and we find people in there, and there's like, I think there's a big need for shit like that. Daddy, why is your screen black? I don't know. Turn it on. Yes, this is the first time we have heard of a full PvE mode outside of that seems to be developed specifically with the purpose of being a PvE mode. That is correct. It's on the blog. How are we gonna get the keys for the vaults in Vaultbreaker? Yes, I think the vaults will just be open, or there will be like a fight you have to do to open up the vaults. I think I'm hoping they change. I really hope the vaults have new puzzles. I took a half day, so I'll be here. You know, this mode was kind of, I don't want to say rushed, but it was kind of rushed due to circumstances, right? Like it wasn't supposed to exist. So oh fucking hell. I don't know how much time they had to change things. So I hope the puzzles are different. I hope the map is a little bit more oomphy. But we'll see. Bungie made more merch, they're making so much money. Yeah. Been talking about that for a while. I got to do like 10 keys with him. First game was a generational haul of purples from maintenance pump, and we had a great game in Narsh where we got a purple player and he got all that dude's loot. Dude, let's fucking go. That's so sick, dude. Impact wise, how good do you think this will be for the population? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to answer these questions, man. I don't have like lactation for population. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I hope it's good. I hope people like it. I hope it specifically, or especially the season 3 one. I hope it convinces people to try the game and stick with the game and, you know, expand the game into something a little deeper. But I don't care to make predictions about player counts because I don't think it's a healthy practice. And honestly, I don't know, and I don't really care. But I hope people enjoy it. I hope people enjoy it. Obviously, we need more people to play the game, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, they need this number to be good. Like, none of us know that. What do you think this full PvE mode is going to be? More roguelike gameplay to keep the economy separate, but different maps on all the maps? I hope it's something. I don't want it to be PvE on a PvP map. I want it to be something developed specifically with PvE in mind. New locations. I'm really hoping, like I said, like my ideal, and we'll talk about this on Escape Will Make Me Pod tonight, but my ideal version of this, like I think the anomaly is literally the perfect narrative device for a roguelike mode. Like it's all a dream or something, and every time you enter or you're through time, you know, like whatever, however you want to do it, it could be a nightmare, it could be a time thing. Both are affiliated with the anomaly, but I want to be completely separate. So the issue is that purely PvE modes are not really going to encourage people to play the standard modes outside the few people that like the standard modes have lives for one reason or another. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, what matters is they get people in the ecosystem in general, right? Like, I think it's more important that you get people interested in the world and, you know, the narrative and the art and the gameplay of Marathon first, and then worry about getting people to play every part of your game. But also, like, I don't think Marathon will ever be Fortnite, but if you look at Fortnite, it's not really a problem that Battle Royale people never really played Save the World. Like, at the end of the day, that's not what really matters. You know what I mean? Sounds like Season 3 is going to be a big rework of the game. They said Season 5 is where they're targeting the rework, or the recontextualization of the PvE, VP, and PvP and PvE modes. And I think Season 3 and 4 are probably going to add. I think Season 3 will be PvE. Season 4 will probably be PvP. Season 5 will be tying everything together. And I think that will be like the Forsaken Taken King. So. If that changes focus, is it still the game we're all interested in and drawn to initially? To some degree, I don't ever envision the extraction elements leaving the game. I just, like, once again, like, I think a lot of people, how do I explain this? Marathon's a very narrow experience. It's a very thin slice of gameplay. You know, you get one, there's only a few maps and there's only a few characters, and the game really hinges on the economy loop and just how fun it is to exist in the world. Obviously, that's not sustainable, right? Like, that sort of thing is not sustainable. And the easiest thing for them to do, especially now that something is freaking, I don't like it. Especially now that you don't have to worry about cannibalizing Destiny's audience, the easiest thing to do is widen the scope of Marathon. Marathon was a very narrow scope. Now they are widening the scope. So I don't envision PvE or PvP elements necessarily replacing PvEVP. I expect them to all grow in tandem. But also, it doesn't really matter if it's still necessarily the game we all fell in love with, because there's clearly not enough of us. So I think what matters way more at the end of the day is that the game finds a consistent audience and the studio is able to sustain itself. That's, like, at the end of the day, that's what matters. And that's just how it goes. So something is fucking jingle or like creaking. I don't know what it is. This? Driving me insane. I don't like it. I don't like it. I thought it was a Destiny thing. I'm pissed. Fuck you, Marathon. It's literally in the Marathon section. There's the Marathon logo in the thumbnail. It's not going to be a Destiny thing. Right, and more? It's not going to be a Destiny thing. Promise you that, buddy. They laid off 900 people over the last, like, 3 years. It's not going to be a Destiny thing. I want Destiny 3 more than almost anything in life. Like, there's some things I want in life. I want $1 billion. I want a very long and fruitful life and relationship with my wife. I want human beings to stop being so awful to each other. And then, like, fourth on the list is Destiny 3, okay? Like, I feel ya. Okay? Destiny 3, more Destiny news ain't happening anytime soon. It's just not how it works. I just wanted to say, as a trans girl, it means a lot for you and Ryan and Jake to make it clear to your community that your communities are a safe place. It means a lot to me, especially the way the world is right now. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry that you have to deal with that, and it sucks that it's even something that needs to be, like, recognized as a positive thing. That really blows. But of course, I'm happy that we can do literally anything to make you feel a little more accepted. Of course. I too would like $100 billion. Sounds like you're putting all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, Destiny 3. Oh, man. Fuck yeah. Just going to say that telling them the green lighted game does not work like that, because if people wanted Destiny 3 like 1 and 2, then it'll be like bad. Destiny 3 is gonna be super expensive. It's not even that, right? Like, listen, bro, remember the plan revolutionized chemistry, then one of us in chat can use, oh yes, can make enough money, yes, to make Destiny 3. Yeah. But look. There are a few realities with Destiny, and I don't think any of us want to face them. And I want Destiny more than anyone, but this is a reality that maybe people don't think about if you haven't worked at a large company and you haven't seen workforce reductions and you haven't seen a, especially in, like, technology, research, development, anything like that. Like, over time, people are staying at jobs, or they're being laid off faster, or they're staying at jobs for a less amount of time. And you're losing all this experience, and the average time that someone has been in these industries is decreasing and decreasing and decreasing. And we saw that with, like, Lars Bakken retiring. Now, I haven't talked to Lars in many months. He's awesome. So I don't know if he retired or if he retired. But I do know in my experience, I've lived through, in the last 3 years, I have been, I have survived, I guess you could say, 3 layoffs. And every single time, the first wave of layoffs in each of those is always individual contributors who are late career, not ready to retire, but they're, 5 or so years away from retiring, and they'll get like a lump sum. They'll guarantee usually like a pension or a stock bonus payout earlier than like their contracts say. Um, and then they're off the books of the company faster. And so, it's like forced retirement type of thing. I don't know if Bungie does that. I don't know if that's what happened to Lars. I wouldn't be surprised, have seen that many, many, many times myself in my industry. But it's very dangerous because as someone becomes later in their career and they get closer to retiring, you plan things like seminars and lunch meetings and mentorships and things to help pass down that information and their experience and their knowledge to younger generations. My generation, our generation, most of us, unless you're toes and you're like fucking 40, but the rest of us, like our generation, is taught by those those senior level people. A lot of millennials are career hoppers. So they say out, these people you would generally call journeymen, mid-career, 8 to 15 years in industry, typically are career hoppers. Joe Blackburn, great example. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's how it goes. And it's the best way to make a lot of money, but I've just seen a lot of information to support that, like, the generation above my generation, really good at hopping job to job. My generation, not quite as much, because the workplace is really flooded with, junior people. And so we're not as good at hopping jobs. And so I think you're going to run into, across all industries, this sort of lapse in knowledge where you have all of these people early retired. They didn't get time, or laid off, and they didn't get time to pass down their information. Mid-career people constantly moving, and you have this new wave of people coming up, and they're expected to fill all these gaps, but they don't have the expertise to do that. And I think you're very quickly going to see, and so, sorry, my point being here that, let's say, Sony greenlit a Destiny game tomorrow. Well, do you remember, like, back before Marathon, where people are like, oh, Bungie's different, none of the Halo OGs work there anymore, and actually, like, 60 of them did. They were just in the background. Yeah, it's a lot less than that now. It's, like, significantly less than that. Significantly less than that. And so Destiny 3 gets greenlit tomorrow. Okay, well, where's all that expertise from the last decade? The last 2 decades? From working with Tiger for launching and making Destiny 1 and 2 a success. Like, you've lost all of that. And you can try to rehire, but if you've been laid off from Bungie once or fucking twice, how likely are you to be like, yeah, sure, I'll come back? It's not really how it works. So I think the reality is I want Destiny 3. I want more Destiny more than anyone. But I think there are a lot of realities that people have to face with how people are treated in the industry and the ramifications that has on any sort of future development. Even if things do get approved. It's really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Good thing to remember is that even after all the layoffs, Bungie's still a larger studio than most games. Layoffs suck, but also Bungie has a ton of staff to keep creating stuff. The sort of counterpoint to that is Bungie likes to create on a scale much larger than most studios, right? In both of overall scope and also speed. And so you need that many people to kind of upkeep that. So while in theory that might work, I think the type of games they consistently put out aren't necessarily equivalent to a studio with fewer people working on a longer timeline. and less volatile types of games. Destiny 3 would be the Chud Saga. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. If I was Lars, I'd be retiring too. Take your stock and relieve yourself of stress inherent of being a tech industry. So yes, but also like having met Lars and having met a lot of those older Bungie folks, I mean, they still do this because they love it, right? Like they're so passionate about making games and sharing that with the world, right? It's at that point in your life, it's so much more than just a paycheck. So yeah. He says he's becoming a professional dog walker. That's all. He's gonna sit back and just enjoy his life. Yeah, no, that's awesome. No, hopefully it's much less stressful for sure, and I hope he has other creative outlets. Yeah, Lars, like I said, I've had the pleasure of talking to Lars a few times, a couple times in person. I got to interview him when the alpha was announced. Talked to him in a couple of like summits. I mean, he's a great guy. I've never had anything but amazing experiences with him. Loved telling stories about both Destiny and Marathon and his time on both. And yeah, he's awesome, dude. He's awesome. There's so many people like that at Bungie that it's just a shame to see them go. You'll find out more and more of these things as time goes on. There are more names I'm aware of that I don't think people know yet, and they'll come out. And it's just like it sucks so. The amount of talent that was lost through every layoff, but especially this, maybe not especially this last one, but even this last one that people don't realize yet is truly fucking staggering. And it sucks. Yo, Shadows, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you. It feels like this should have included PvE mode from the beginning to cater to the original fans of the game. Yeah, I mean, we told them that. I've been in some form or another telling Bungie that for the better part of 3 years now. The thing is, Sushi, is they very specific. It's such an important thing that people always forget. The point of Marathon was to expand their customer base, expand the audience playing Bungie games. It was not to give Destiny players something else to do. And so a very large motivation behind a lot of the design decisions for Marathon was not cannibalizing the Destiny audience. Now, in hindsight, you know, but that is like so much of the reason why PvE wasn't in this game in the first place, was to not compete with Destiny. And now they don't have to worry about that. That's how it goes. How it goes. It's unfortunate. But it's how it goes. You're welcome, man. Another layoff in ways or names we don't know of from the last one. No, like this last public one. There are people there that I don't think people know are not at the company anymore. Hopefully this PvE mode is good. I like Marathon, but I stopped playing it because I'm bad at PvP. I hope it's good too, man. I hope it's good too. Anyways, yeah, we should start breaking it down. Sorry, I yapped too much. The mid-season update is coming next week. And remember, they extended the season by a month. I don't know if do we have an official end date yet? I know it's September. For some reason, September 22nd is sticking out in my head, but that might just be like a historical Destiny date that I'm pulling from nothing. But I don't know. September 21st, if I recall correctly. Maybe I didn't just make up September 22nd. It is September 22nd? Let's go. Okay. Okay, so, I mean, we still have 2 months. We still have 2 months, and this mode is only here for 2 weeks. So, is that my green screen? Yeah, it is. I hope, similar to last season, they have stuff planned other than this for the back half. We shall see. The experimental part worries me. I thought this was going to be a core game mode going forward. They talk about that. Elegant. You just started now? I thought you were on a tangent. I started the tangent before I started reading. It's awesome. Man, they hate comments on YouTube videos about this mode from Destiny players. They won't stop, dude. I'm ready to start clapping back. Destiny would have died years ago if not for Sony. Oh, don't say shit like that. Come on. What are we doing here? Shit, bro. Two things can be true. Sony could have temporarily delayed the death of Destiny while also speeding up the death of Destiny. You know what I mean? They both can be correct. They both can be correct. Anyways. Experimental mode, Vaultbreaker. Vaultbreakers utilize hit and run tactics to master the secrets of Marathon's cryo archive. They travel light and target the archive's many vaults in search of valuable loot and deeper access throughout the deck. Vaultbreaker's strategic deployments challenge the UESC's jurisdiction aboard the Marathon, applying constant pressure to defend the zone against runner incursions. They strike during quiet moments while rival crews are focused on Tau Ceti 4 to keep the UESC off guard and maneuver with more focus, free of the chaos of a contested zone. I like how they give, even if it's silly and it doesn't matter, I love that they give little lore tidbits to justify things. I think that's fun. When update 1.15 updates arrives, on July 21st, next Tuesday, the Vaultbreaker mode will open its doors and send runners into Cryo Archive for Marathon's first experimental PvE mode. You can jump in straight away, whether you're running solo, as a duo, or with a full trio, and that's true regardless of your runner level. Vaultbreaker offers a roguelite PvE experience. Okay. Can someone help me here? Not to continue the fucking trend of Scara doesn't know anything about video games that aren't Destiny. Is it just a misnomer when people say roguelike? Is it always roguelite? Or are those two separate things? Are they interchangeable? Because I've always heard it said roguelike, but now I'm reading roguelite. So is this like a chomping at the bit, champing at the bit type of thing? Roguelite has permanent progression, like does not. Are you fucking kidding me? They couldn't have given them different names? That's fucked. Okay, roguelite. Oh, okay. Okay. Shouldn't they just call it rogue and roguelite? The fuck did they have to put the like on the end of rogue? Okay, roguelike is no progression. Roguelite has meta progression. T for meta. Roguelite for meta progression. Anyways. Vaultbreaker offers a roguelite PvE experience inside Cryo Archive, where you'll take on progressively tougher vaults across multiple runs. You'll acquire vault data to upgrade your special sponsor kit, or spend that progress on gear in the new Vaultbreaker armory that features weapons, items, and more that you can bring back to your other adventures across Tau Ceti. All items and gears found in a run in Vaultbreakers are restricted from exfil except for event currency and rewards that will only be available during the event period. So best to prioritize room for vault data and of course items essential for you to make it to exfil. Vaultbreaker is our very first experimental PvE mode, and we're excited for you all to jump in and check it out. We can't wait to gather up all of your data and feedback as we continue to work towards our full PvE mode arriving in Season 3. Now, Now, I do have a theory. I didn't have this theory previously. Now, reading it all slow like this and not in my head, I have a theory. They very deliberately say first experimental PvE mode a couple of times. And, you know, then they say full PvE mode in Season 3. And we'll have another month and a half of this season after this ends. I'm almost wondering if we're going to get a second PvE mode somewhere else in Marathon, maybe Night Marsh, like a proper one, to end this season, to continue to influence the full launch of PvE in Season 3. So, I don't know the answer to that. Is this an early access game? So, technically no, but I almost think, I don't know how the marketing, like if you could even do this, but I think treating year one as an open beta pre-release and then doing like a full launch Season 5, I actually think that would be a very helpful way for Bungie to think about and communicate the evolution of the game. I don't know if they can do that. That's like a marketing psychology thing, but it does feel like that, right? Like it, maybe not in technicality, but that is, I mean, if you think about it from the perspective, like any of my people in chat who have been playtesting for years, right? Like you playtested the game, it went away, it came back, there were changes, you playtested, and every time they brought back the playtest, they expanded the scope of the game, like what you were able to play, the questions they were asking, and the audience actually playing it. And there were like 5 layers of that, right? There was like creator, like 10 creators back in the day, and then it got expanded, and that's when I joined, and there was like 50 creators, and then it was like alpha, and it got expanded again, and then there was like pre-launch, and then there's like, you know, launch of the game. And so there, it's like expanding, and like changing. And there, the entire time, very rapid changes, changing the core structure of the game in response to player feedback, and then expanding past that. So it is almost like this entire year was like a pre-release paid playtest, I guess you can think of it. So, but once again, that's like a marketing psychology semantics thing. So, yeah. That's the benefit of live service. Things evolve and adapt over time. So that is a benefit, but that also can be a con, right? Because like, if you think about Destiny, yes, Destiny evolved and changed over time, but when Destiny took a step backwards or something bad happened, it was hard to win back the people you lost at that point, even with the acknowledgement that it is very normal for things to drastically change over the lifetime of a live service game. So I think that same concept is both a boon, but also like a huge negative as well. So, Glorp, what's up? Scaro, what are your thoughts on Power World's 10,000 Marathon's player count, and how can Marathon survive without a TCG? I don't know. I'm very excited for the Power World TCG. I got a couple cards. I got a couple cards. Okay, got the promo Chillet Soul card, pretty sick. I got the promo Lamball. Is it Lamball? Is that what this guy's called? Yeah, Lamball. Yeah, bam. Very excited. Very excited. I'm not LARPing, bro. I'm excited, man. I am excited. I can show you my whole demo decks. I have the full demo deck, man. I have the full Victorian I play. I got them sleeved up and everything. I've never played a TCG before. This is my first time sleeving cards. How about this? I'll just pick a random card. Bam! Pump action shotgun card. How about that? How about that? I'd like to see that in your fucking Pokemon cards, Toes. Bam! Yormantide Ignis. Look at that Fire Dragon. Bam! Not Magic the Gathering. If I was born to a family that wasn't perpetually on food stamps, I probably would have been a card game kid. But I grew up poor. So that didn't happen. And then I've been in school like pretty much my entire life. Chickapee. And then by the time I had enough money to be interested in something like Magic, I was like, well, this game's been going on since like my fucking grandfather was still alive, so too much to learn there. And now I'm excited. Bam. Anyways, how about that? That's fucking sick. a bunch of Lambos on Gatling guns. That's fucking sick. That's fucking sick. Oh, this? Relaxorus? It's the last one I'll show. Keep it going. Sorry, it's kind of green screen there. You can see through his head. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Have you tapped into Power World at all? Yes. So I had like a few hundred hours in the original release of Power World. And then I've been playing off stream. I'm only like probably 8 days in or something. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I like the game. I mean, it's like it's dumb fun, right? Like it's nothing I take too seriously, but it's nice to have something that is just dumb fun, you know? And I'm very excited for this. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be fucking great, dude. So yeah, maybe I'll rip some packs on stream. It could be fun. Maybe I'll beg. Technically, Bushy Road makes the cards, but maybe I'll beg Power World peeps to send me some free merch. You know what I mean? So, meet up with Glorp to play Power World TCG when? Are you ripping packs, Glorp? Are we fucking... Oh my god, we're gonna have to play it. That'd be sick. I haven't played Power World in a long time. Did they have to change the catching mechanic? Nope. The only change that they had to make is when you summon a pal, you don't throw the ball out anymore. It just, like, appears at your side, and I barely notice it. It's fine. I'm not a TCG enjoyer, no, unfortunately, but I do respect the collection you got cooking. Let's fucking go. I do not approve of their art style. Something less derivative would have been more classy. Just, like, have fun, man. If I can enjoy a third-person game, everyone else needs to chill the fuck out. Okay? There's some sick cards coming, by the way. Not to deal with... We'll get back to Marathon here in a second. Let me show you some of the fucking cards. They're beautiful. They're very cool. There's a website here, I think. Shows every card. These are all pre-released. The game hasn't actually come out yet. It comes out July 31st, but... I do wish there was a little bit more diversity on the art style. I'll give you that all fucking day long. Which I think is something they're working up to. Where's their, like, special rare ones? I'll show you guys the cool ones. There's, like, full rares, yes. Look at that. Tell me that's not fucking sick, bro. How fucking sick is that? That's super cool. You know what I mean? Look at this panda. He's about to fist you. That's insane. The TCG is an actual game. Yeah, it comes out July 31st. I don't know. It's exciting. I just want to feel something again, guys. You know what I mean? Destiny fucking died. I got nothing to look forward to in life. Like, let me have some fucking fun, dude. I don't care if it's Gooner bait. You know what I mean? You know what I fucking mean? Leave me alone. It's fucking sick. Destiny Rising TCG mogs this? Yeah, okay. Okay, dude. Okay. A Destiny set for Magic the Gathering is entirely possible. It's not happening. I actually inquired at one time. I was like, Bungie, why don't you do a trading card game? And the response was, here is the fee to license us if you want to make a trading card game. And I said, what the fuck? That's not the question I asked. It did not seem like something they were interested in pursuing. Anyways, I think this is cool. I do hope they diversify the art a little bit going forward. Well, I mean, come on, dude. You can put a fucking... There's a rocket launcher only for Pangullet. Only for a fucking penguin card. That's sick. Come on, dude. Look at this little guy. Fountain of cheer. So yeah, I'll rip some packs on stream. Fuck them. Like, come on. It's cool. I don't know. Have some fucking fun. Look at this! A fucking dinosaur holding 2 rocket launcher things. That's awesome! I don't know, man. Cute little guy. Just fun, dude. Just fun. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter that much. It's not that deep. It's a fucking sick card. The art's actually really good. I think they did a great job. And like these ones, these full ones, they'll be like foil or whatever. They'll you know, they'll be shiny. I do have the one foil, but that's it. So we'll see what those look like. Anyways, doesn't matter that much, but it's something I'm personally excited for currently, which is saying something because for the first time in my life, I'm not really excited for a lot, which sucks. I'm a really excitable person. I'm excited for the new Motionless and White album tomorrow, and I'm excited for the full release of Palworld. Victoria has been asking me daily for the last month what I want for my birthday. I don't fucking know. I want Destiny not to be dead. I want people to like Marathon. I want like 3 of the Mythbusters to not be dead or whatever. You know what I mean? I think only one of them's actually dead. But I just want my goats to be relevant. I don't fucking know. Anyways, do you think the Cradle Prestige points carry over to the next season? That's a really excellent question, especially since it's just like cosmetics or whatever. That's a really good question. I don't know, Dark Soul. So, I turned over to my wife who knows nothing of Pokemon or Palworld except for pop knowledge. I asked her, "What do you think when you see these cards on the screen?" Her response, "Pokemon." It's pretty good. So I don't know, man. I just want to be excited for something. I just want to be happy. One day, it'll happen. Anyways, Vaultbreaker is our very first experimental PvE mode, so they're talking like there might be another one. Don't know. Vaultbreaker begins on Tuesday, July 21st. It runs through August 4th. My birthday's August 5th. So I am taking a half day Tuesday, and I'm mainly doing that because I leave for GCX on Wednesday. So I'm going to play the shit out of this all day Tuesday. Make as much progress as I can. If there's a title or something, I'll try to put out a guide, that sort of stuff. I'm hoping they hide extra secrets. Like, I know they haven't had a lot of time to work on this, but I really hope there's extra shit in the map. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, I hope they change cryo. I hope there's like a wall that opens up when you walk up to it and hit interact like the original game. I hope the vault puzzles are a little harder. I hope the enemies are a little tougher, and I hope everything's not as predictable and the map doesn't flow the same way. And I hope they gave the compiler actual mechanics. And I hope a lot of stuff. Like all my talks with the cryo team, you know, they openly acknowledged that they limited how difficult a lot of the mechanics were because you had to worry about PvP. Well, now you don't have to worry about PvP. So I hope they dialed it up a little bit. But I don't know if they actually had time to do that. So we'll see. We shall see. Girodokin, Scare, I have an idea. What if you had a day where you just took recommendations of games from chat? Maybe. I do want to play Outer Wilds. That's a chat recommendation. My friend told me another game that was puzzly that I might like. Laser Eyes or something. He said that I might like it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm totally down. I really like the idea of if another game is having an ARG, just like, fuck it, let's go help them for a week or whatever. I think that'd be sick. That would have been really great when Helldivers was doing its shit. I don't know how much of the Helldivers ARG was in or out of game, because I didn't really like that game, but I got nothing else really going on, so. Please go into Outer Wilds blind. Yes, I do plan to. Hell Is Us? I don't know what that is. Yep, so it is only 2 weeks. I find that, you know, it's obviously a little disappointing just because the season is then 5 weeks past that. So I hope they have other content planned because 5 weeks of nothing is gonna blow. It's gonna blow real bad. So we shall see. Vaultbreaker Armory. This update also brings changes to the Armory tab. including a new Vaultbreaker armory option under the event section, new event section, which is great. That's great, because hopefully we have more events. I mean, we're coming up on fucking Halloween. Night March, Halloween, spooky season. Be cool. Each run, you'll earn Vault Data, a special currency that can be spent in the Vaultbreaker Armory to upgrade the special sponsored kit for stronger PvE runs, or to purchase items and gears that can be used outside of the event. There are 2 tiers of Vault Data. Tier 1 Vault Data can be found inside singular vaults, and then you need to exfil them, or you can kill UESC commanders. They will give you Vault Data Tier 1 that, like, you don't have to exfil. If you die, you still get to keep it. So that's cool. There will be a way to farm it. It's very fun. Tier 2 Vault Data can only be earned from consecutive vaults solved in the same run and then successfully exfilled. You'll need to manage your time and routes wisely. I am curious if they give you the full 30 minutes to do stuff. And if they do, I'm absolutely grabbing a goated team and I'm solving all 6 vaults in one run and killing the compiler in one run, because I think that would be fucking sick. I think that would be fucking sick. Is the game going to be free on the PvE week? No, I think they would have probably announced it right here. Pumpkin Ticks? Oh, that is an excellent idea. I love that idea. Did you ever play The Cave, like around the time Destiny released? It was a cool puzzle game. No. Do it with me and Painter. He still has to do that? Let's fucking do it. Not on Tuesday. It'll probably have to be once I get back from GCX, CJ, but I'm totally down. Anyway, so here's the screen. I'm wondering if this is Vault Data that you can, like, exchange for. You can buy keys for the normal cryo, key template, blue shields, all sorts of gear. You have limited offers, so you can buy these each once. So there is a biotoxic disinjector you can buy. Let me blow this up for you guys. Biotoxic disinjector, watchtower, assault wages, a dervish that you can buy. I'm hoping that you can buy a bunch of the biotoxic ammo, and this is how I'm going to get my skin. So we'll see. You have Vaultbreaker kit, which is your sponsor kit, which you upgrade over time. You, of course, have, like, weapon upgrades. You have implant upgrades. You have shield upgrades. You have healing upgrades. It's probably core upgrades, ammo type, and backpack upgrades. So, you just... Well, maybe not. Maybe this isn't back... Oh, yeah, okay. Small backpack, bigger backpack, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, over time, you can upgrade your kit. Oh, you can't even see because my fat ass is in the way. But essentially, you can buy upgrades over time with the currency that you exfil out, which is very, very... Big fun of that. Big fun of that. It's only available for 2 weeks. Yeah, so you better fucking lock in. I think it's going to be great. So they talk about some of the other rewards here. Some of the stuff you can buy. Armory features a variety of gear and items, including a daily rotating deluxe weapon, cryo, key templates, prestige weapons, and more. It's worth noting that some of the pinnacle reward stock will remain fixed in number throughout the full event. So I'm actually like, all of this shit. This is going to be my way to burn through Cradle V2. Pretty excited. Because I don't need a fucking salt wages. Feed that shit to Nona, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's even available when PvP Cryo's open. That's a great question. That's a great fucking question. Weekly offers. Tier 1 Vault Data items will have a limited weekly stock depending on the item, which with either 3 times or 5 times available per week. Tier 2 Vault Data items will include higher tier rewards with 1 time a limited stock per week, or players can convert that currency to Tier 1 at 5 times per week. So that's this. So you'll be able to buy this stuff and then convert it or use it. Limited offers. Prestige gear will be available, and you can grab one of each during the event. Grab them while you can. Purchases made from the weekly and limited offers apply only to standard marathon activities. Only kit upgrades will alter your loadout in the Vaultbreaker. Nice. Unique sponsor kit and upgrades to access Vaultbreaker. You'll need to equip the special sponsor kit found in the Vaultbreaker Armory tab under the events section. The sponsor kit won't be in its final form when you first grab it. At the start, the kit is at its weakest, offering only one standard weapon along with a small amount of equipment and consumables. As your Vault data upgrade, different paths will begin to open. You might want to focus on weapon quality, others might want more survivability, or they might want to get started with a wider mix of implants and cores. Path is entirely up to you. And of course, Cradle and faction upgrades will also be enabled for the event. I wonder if you can do the Cyber Acme cryo contracts. That's really, I didn't even think about that. Could be very interesting. Cruising queues, looking to test yourself against the dangers of cryo. We've got a solo queue waiting for you if it's you against the UESC and you're unfortunately on their turf. Want to bring some backup or learn cryo alongside your friend? As always, worry not, we have duos and trios, both for match-made and pre-made crews. And to commemorate your time aboard the UESC Marathon as you try to break some vaults, there are unique codex challenges that will reward you with some cosmetics to show off to your fellow runners. So, very interesting. So a couple of things I want to note here. New events tab for the codex. There are 4 challenges. Play Vaultbreakers, you get a sticker. Solve Vault 1 or 2 and exfil, you get an emblem. Certified Vaultbreaker, solve either Vault 3 or 5, you get a circuit breaker. That's fucking weird, right? They're Vault 4 or 6 not acknowledged at all. Is that not fucking weird? Anyways, very, very odd. Master Vaultbreaker, solve Vault 7 and successfully exfil in Vaultbreaker. It's interesting that they say solve Vault 7. I think that's an interesting note. You get an egg. An egg for that cool UASC themed circuit breaker skin. I think these are cool. Now I will... Oh, they're called UESC Bulwark, USC... Oh, they call it USEC Control. They did a me. They did a me thing. I would also like to note that if you go to Codex right now, there, and if you go to Career and Titles, you can see 56 out of 67. I have every title, I have every challenge done there. So there is a hidden title. And then there's also under World Activities, there's 5 missing here. And then under I think it's also World. The enemies one. Threats. Under Threats, there is a hidden one. So I don't know if there's a hidden title for Vaultbreaker. I don't know. Yeah, I call it an egg, but it is a cool charm. Yeah, I call it egg though. Like even when we're running, it's like who grabbed the egg. Anyways, I don't know if there will be a Vaultbreaker title. I don't know if that's saved for a Halloween event or whatever. I'm not really sure. It would kind of make sense if it was a Halloween event because there would probably be a unique threat for Halloween, I would say. I don't know if they plan on doing that. I fucking hope so. But there are hidden things. Oh, the Halloween event would probably be Season 3. Yeah, be Season 3. So I'm not sure if that's like an end of season event. I'm not really sure. God, wouldn't it be cool if there are Destiny-style hidden missions or events that we haven't found yet? That'd be fucking awesome. I do not have faith in that. But it would be fucking amazing. Did they confirm you can fight the compiler? You can't bring DNA? Well, you can't bring any of the keys. It's sponsor kit only, right? So. But anyways, I'm curious why they left out Vaults 4 and 6 from the challenges. I'm interested to see how they change things. I hope the mechanics are different. I hope they're expanded. I'm not sure if they've had time to do that, but I hope so. Sandbox and update highlights. A couple things. Waster Shotgun got a buff. Damage increased from 85 to 100. They killed the precision bonus for all shotguns that are not the circuit breaker. So go for body shots. Pretty fine. Spread across 20% or increased 20%. And then a bunch of other things. But essentially, Waster can 2-tap purple shields. You have to be pretty close and very accurate. First off, we're removing all the precision damage multipliers from ballistic shotguns. The Mizraya will also inherit this change, leaving Circuit Breaker as the only shotgun to receive a precision damage bonus. We feel that this better matches their identity as burst damage options that are about as putting out as many pellets on target as possible instead of the head. While the Waster is regaining its 2-shot down potential, it's now extremely limited in range. Through build crafting, it's possible to extend the range just a bit. We're excited to see how this plays out, as it is somewhat of a middle ground between the menace that the gun was at launch and where it is today. The Waster has deserved reputation for terror, so we'll be watching this closely. And of course, the Mizraya will receive some much needed adjustment on the 21st as well. So good. Mizraya found dead in a ditch. Fuck the Mizraya. My goat, the Waster's back. I really want them to mess with the knife, man. I just want a little bit more lunge. I want a little bit more auto aim. And I want the no-reg, the ghost melees. That shit needs to fucking go. It needs to be out of here. I'm done with it. I'm fucking done. I'm done with that. So we'll see. About the spicy handgun. Safe to say, the D54 battle pistol made a wild impression on its Tau Study 4 debut. We're happy that people are enjoying the gun's feel and identity, but we're also aware that maybe it's a tad out of band. Here's the mid-season update balance changes for the battle pistol. Reduce the precision bonus multiplier from 1.5 to 1.38. Reduce the damage fall off range by 10%. I think it'll be just fine. I think it'll still be very, very, very good. Yeah, I hope the KKV gets a little, like a tiny bump up, because I maybe just the mag size, like give it a 5% increase to mag size. I think that would help it a lot. This seems like a small series of changes, but this change means that the D54 battle pistol requires 3 precision bursts to down a gray shield runner, up from 2 bursts, and 4 bursts to down a purple shield runner, up from 3. In our playtesting, we believe that time for the extra burst had a tangible effect in bringing the battle pistol in line with other weapons. 1 grenade for each hand. Another great change. They're cooking here. They're cooking. Starting with the mid-season update, we're making a dramatic change to how some throwables work prior to infilling to a run. On July 21st, runners trying to load into a map will find themselves with an error preventing them from launching if they're holding more than the restricted limit of certain equipment in their backpack. To start, we're limiting runners to only bringing any combination of 2 bubble shields, chem grenades, EMP, flechette grenades, frag grenades, and heat grenades. It means you can only bring in 2 frag grenades, or maybe 1 frag grenade and 1 bubble shield. Either way, any items on this list will be limited to a combination of 2. Hey, claymores, and most importantly, my friends, we can still Batman. We can still Batman. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's the no hit reg on knives? It's when you like lunge and it makes the sound, but you don't get actual damage. Could be fucking sick. Yeah, so this is great. This new infill restriction has 2 purposes: reduce the efficacy of area of effect grenade spam and reduce the prevalence of bubble shields. We think grenades are in a good place damage-wise, but the feedback is clear that spam is still an issue on cryo and bubble shields are flattening high-level combat. We may change the items on this list or the infill limit number in the future, so please give us feedback on how this new system is working out. This is awesome. Implant iconography update. Thanks to your feedback, we're continuing to iterate on the iconography of your implants. Should be easier to understand at a glance. Let us know what you if you like them. I think these are fucking phenomenal, dude. I think these are phenomenal. I think it's really funny they turned the leg implant sideways. I find that a little comical, but this is great. Yeah, this is fucking fantastic. So I'm really excited for all of these, to learn them. And I think, I mean, this is great. They did really great work here. So the train icon, man, like that. It's cool. There's the Aperture Science logo from Portal. But this is great. What does Batman mean? Batman is when you camp and you place body bag, like trap bags, and when someone walks over them, you shoot them and they blow up. But yeah, this is sick. Very, very excited. They did a great job on these. I think this is by far the best they've looked. Yeah. Cradle evolution system. Ever since the Cradle arrived, you've been all diving in heads first, sacrificing a tremendous number of your X-filled wares to the weave worms. To that end, we've gone ahead and reverted the 25% reduction Cradle progress so you can continue to bolster your build crafting. If you get anything between now and Tuesday, save it. Mid-season also brings the first iteration of the Cradle evolution system. Upon maxing out your Cradle, you'll now be able to reset back to 0 to earn 1 additional maximum energy point and unlock unique cosmetics, including multiple runner shell styles. I'm curious about this, and chat had a great question. If there's like unique cosmetics and stuff, if I prestige twice this season, or if I evolve twice this season, next season is my first evolution, my third evolution, or does it go back to 1? Great question. Excellent question. Can't wait for you to hop on in and see what we've cooked up. Vaultbreaker, which runs from July 21st through August 4th, is our first foray into experimental PvE mode. They keep saying that. I think there's going to be a second PvE mode this season. And our ears will be on the ground listening to your feedback. That will help us continue to iterate as we continue to evolve PvE into Season 3. Very excited. Which Reddit do they consider the main one? So not Marathon the game. Interesting. Oh, this is Marathon the game. Anyways, cool. Good. And the only other thing is they had a short. Let me pull up the short. I think there are a couple more things in the short. Here. Marathon. Here we go. That bubble shield, like, absolutely gets destroyed. I feel like the animation's a bit different too. Like maybe I'm just crazy. It feels different. Anyways, good. What's up with the free sponsor thing? Oh. Yo, that's way better. I didn't even realize this the first time I watched it. Sponsor gets her toggle now. That's awesome. Assassin's way easier to see when invisible. Specifically at a distance, I think. I think closer they might be harder to see. Can they do that? Can they make it easier to see at a distance? And you can get night vision on the drone. I wonder if that's by default. Commander Jeff, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you. Looks like when you started spraying, you went out of invisibility. Does that not happen now? I thought that happens now. Two tap and a purple shield. Is anything here? I'm trying to, like, this is a weird clip to include. I'm trying to see if anything maybe looks a little different. But I don't think so. I don't see any teases here. No, it is Vaultbreaker gameplay, but why this clip specifically? Anyways. Gonna be great. Very fucking good, man. I'm excited for that. Yeah, so I don't really have too much I need to work on, except I need to buy all my Mizraias. So, What is the fastest way? Because I've just been ripping all my carry currency into the fucking... into the thing. What's the fastest way to get carry currency? Is it just rook runs and exfil? Is it rook exfil? I can just fucking do that, man. Or is it solo contracts? Which gives you more? Because solo contracts is easy too. Wait, what? Oh, it's Thursday. I forgot. Welcome. Let's do some solo things. E5 runners? That seems like it's a little tough to do solo. Cryomia River? That's insane. Do you think if I just queue right now, random queue into a cryo, solo, with my sponsor kit, what are the chances we kill compiler? Thoughts? Thoughts? Vaultbreaker is a permanent? No. Pass complete, nice. Cool. Oh, this is so easy. Oh, although... Should just fucking do... Should rip those, huh? Because these will give me way more experience as well. And think about it. And think about it, bro. Okay, I need new caloric shit. Alright. We're gonna try to solo this stuff. Fuck them. Oh. Toggle's not in the game yet. Fuck it. That's a good one right there. Yeah, the toggle's gonna be great. I hope there's a recon skin on the 21st. They did say that there are multiple runner skins for the evolution system, so maybe. Blue Whale, thank you for the sub. Hey, Scare, reporting you from the new job. Yo, are you liking it? You think it'll be a good one? So, how many credits do I get for not credits? How many carry points do I get for what? Can someone remind me? Is it like 5 per contract thing? PvE might not bring back a majority of the player base, so 100% help the game for a bit. I think there's a potential, like, as they, not this mode specifically, but as they, if they keep building shit like this, I think people will come. But, it just kind of depends. I mean, like, at the end of the day, the PvE experiences still have to be good, right? Like, it's not just like any PvE experience. It's like if they make like a good one. So, you're a bakery manager now? Oh my god. If I ever happen to walk into your bakery, Blue Whale, I expect you to hook me the fuck up, okay? I just want you to know that. I go to a lot of bakeries. Just so you know. Victoria and I are pretty much visiting a new bakery every weekend. We're big coffee people. We're big like croissant pastry people. So I just want you to know that. It's a chance Eventually, we'll run into each other. I just asked for some dope food. I'll even pay for it, but I just need you to hook me up, you know? It's a Seattle bakery. Victoria and I have been to quite a few bakeries in Seattle because she came with me to the last marathon event. I think we visited 4 different bakeries over the course of that week. There's some fucking good ones, dude. There's a bakery, coffee house thing in the bottom floor of a hotel, probably like 4 blocks from the Bungie HQ. Maybe not even, like 2 blocks, and it was fucking incredible. All right, where am I going? North Relay?
Memory check in progress. Ensuring continuity of previous runs.
Yeah, I fucking love baked goods as well, man. Baked goods are fucking dope. 5 per contract requirement, 5 for exfil? Oh, easy. I think there's a goal to develop user tools to create marathon experiences. The current space, race, and live industry. Great experience. Oh, you think user-created stuff? You think they're trying to develop, like, a... Well, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why were those dead already?
We got trouble.
Yeah, Marathon Forge would be sick, actually. Oh. I've been playing Destiny, so I just want you guys to know that
Danger.
my aim is going to be fucked. And it gave me a hard line, so. GG's to me's, bro. I'm gonna try to pretty much ignore everything. Oh, I should have picked up that Magnum. Oh, I thought that plant was someone that scared the shit out of me. Gotta make my way to North Relay. Hey, birds. Oh, I got an exfil for this one? Fucking hell. Yeah, there's a push in live service to have your community make live content for you. I mean, it makes sense, right? But that's the type of shit you develop before you release a game. I don't know. Not that I disagree. I just feel like every time I've talked to Bungie peeps about like a... Oh, fuck. I thought there was footsteps. Every time I've talked to Bungie people about a Forge mode, they're always talking about like how much more work it is than you think. But is that work worth it? I would hope so. I don't know. I mean, Hollow. Yeah, I was about to say, like, yeah, I think you're actually, like, a really good person to ask that question because of Infinite. Like, I'd be really curious in talking to a Halo Infinite dev about their perspective on that. Because I've seen some cool shit made on Halo Infinite. Why does this feel... Does this not feel different? Am I having a moment? Why does this feel different than normal? Dude, I think I'm having like having a stroke. Like the green feels very wrong for all of this. Dude, I swear to God, I'm like stroking out. I'm looking at all this, and I'm like, I don't remember any of this shit being green. I don't know.
Recall window will remain
Dude,
stable
I've played on this
for
map so
20
many times. What the
minutes.
fuck? I know 3 people got their Forge maps in the main game Infinity. One works at Gearbox, one works at Epic. Good people to know. But yeah, dude, you give people tools and you let them make fucking raids. Holy shit. Did you see the Assassin VO teased big things at Season 3? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm excited. Not only the Assassin VO, I mean, he's the voice casting director at Marathon. Like, my guy's connected. Is that a person?
Runners in play.
Dude, this gun is so shit.
See ya.
Yeah, we'll be fucking seeing you. Why are you bringing a Missy solo? What are you doing? Dude, I just want to get out. I want to fucking die with this thing. I'm not warmed up enough to be
Danger. Danger.
doing this shit right now. I kind of shit on that guy, by the way. Oh my god, it's a 7 in the mag Mizzy as well? What the fuck? I think setting a specific number goal is a silly thing to do, Dilly. This is how I think about it, right? Like, and maybe, you know, this is a bit of a hyperbolic example, but I think it's the best way I can think of illustrating why player count is a silly metric. So the thing at the end of the day that matters is a game making money, right? Everyone is celebrating Power World hitting you know, what, 800,000 people again. And the reality is the first time Palworld blew up, it had like, I think over 1 million. It had like a bunch. And you didn't have to rebuy the game. So there is a reality. I don't think it is this reality, but there is a chance that like only a couple thousand people bought the game in the last month, and it's just all people who already own the game play it. So there, you know what I mean? So it's like, it doesn't. I have been told, Paul insists that his source tells him that Steam charts are a good metric or something good to look at. I've been told by many people in the industry that it is a shitty metric, and that it is not. It's not something you can ignore, but it is far from a stable enough statistical data point to ping the success of a game, especially financial success of a game, specifically on. It is a number that... Sorry, I thought those were people. They are not. It is a number that is mainly leveraged by people that have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And in itself, that is a very important thing to recognize. Okay, that's a person. Can I get up there? In games like Palworld, I don't think it has any microtransactions. If it does have microtransactions, I'm not aware of them. Roblox has 1.5 million daily peaks, but literally like 1.4% of them spend money. Roblox loses money on server costs. I need to look into that, because if so, that's very interesting. Oh, I need to go to station. Fuck. Get baited, idiots. These people thought I was exfilling here. Absolute buffoons.
This'll be fun.
Yeah, you need a consistent paying player base, and that's what matters. Oh, I thought I got shot. I fat-fingered this jumping key, and I thought I got shot. That's how locked in I am right now. Which is to say, not at all. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Player. This lobby's been quiet, dude. I don't like that. I was like, someone's exfilling. Oh my god. How did I miss someone activate that exfil? Do you think I can hit this and then make it all the way back down to my exfil? Chad style? I'll probably just take the guarded here. I like this guarded a lot. Now, this isn't to say that Marathon's in a good spot, because I think we can all acknowledge it's not. But I think setting some imaginary guideline of I want this many people to be playing this game, unless you are someone within Sony or Bungie that actually does have statistical information on how that tends to translate with to actual money made, is just kind of nonsense. Dude.
Rock sensors in play.
Is that door closed when I came through? I genuinely think that door might have been closed when I came through. Dude, you're a bitch. It's a rock. Oh, I'm throwing. Yeah, I'll be there in a second, but I'll be there in a second. I don't like this. No, man! I'm friendly. Hacker, bro. Nah, that was me. I knew I shouldn't have taken that one. I knew it. I should have taken the first one, bro. I don't even get credit for it. Oh! All right, we're just gonna do this shit, bro. We're ripping. We are ripping. Oh, fuck off. Where's my toggle? Was there a secret boss buff or bot buff this season? I swear they move faster or something. They're more aggressive. Yeah, I think that was part of the end of season event last season, right? And then I think it just stuck. You don't play cryo? I killed the compiler like 50 times. I got nothing. I got nothing I want from cryo. I don't need cryo's charity, you know what I mean? I've been on Destiny 2 grind. I haven't played cryo once this season. Yeah, honestly, that's actually what's been happening. I played so much Destiny this season. I really haven't been playing that much Marathon. But I'm very excited for Vaultbreakers on Tuesday. I think it's gonna be great. I don't think the vaults will require keys in the PvE mode. What if they had an Inferno map on the Marathon ship? Like an incinerator room or something? That'd be kind of cool. I'm down for that. Yeah, you might get a key with your kit. And as you upgrade your kit, the key upgrades. That could be it. But you can do multiple vaults a run. Oh, yeah, the keys might drop in the run. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You do be speaking in truths right now. Man, this contract system really do be initializing right now. Solo crowd challenges are gonna be fun, didn't Destiny have stuff like that? Yeah, it did. Yeah, I'm excited. Like, I think I'll definitely try solo compiler and stuff. See how many vaults and compiler I can get done solo one run. Oh, bullet kit. All right, what do I have to do? Biomass and loot unopened container. Like, Brit. What am I? Like a fucking biomass delivery system? Like, get real.
Matter transfer complete. Cognitive functions are fully operational.
Biomass or biostrip. I'm pretty sure my footsteps are delayed again. Or there's a person behind me. I feel like my footsteps have been, my audio's been delayed. Oh, fuck. Did they see me? I think they are pinging. Oh, motherfucker. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
On the move.
No, fucking get back here, you freak. Mantle. Bro, I just wanted to be friends. I did not want to be friends. But it's more fun lying to people right before you kill them. I'll pick that up. Yo, Rage, what's up? Thank you for the 5 months, my friend. If Scarrow has a million fans, I'm one of them. Scarrow has one fan, etc., etc. Thanks for the content, as always, good sir. I unironically pulled up your Sundered Doctrine guide for help completing the quest on all character. Let's go. I hope it's useful. I don't really remember much about Sundered, but I hope the guide was good. Sometimes I look back at guides and I'm like, wow, that was a shit guide. That does happen from time to time. What is this? Is this... Any strip salvage around here? Drive. I don't think I'm finding strip salvage around here. I just want everyone feel about the assassin nerf. Good. Good. I think they're cooking, man. I want to wait till I see the rest of the patch notes, obviously. But it sounds pretty good. I really want I want the knife to have a little bit of a come up. And I want the KKB to have a little bit of a come up. But other than that, maybe make the hardline a little better. But other than that, man, I'm feeling like the game's going to be in a really good place. I swear my audio is delayed, man. I need to update my fucking drivers. It's like my own footsteps sound behind me and 4 seconds delayed. I swear to God.
20 minutes remain.
I think stripping's at north. Just taking actual shit in the decom, they won't be able to tell the difference. True. Yeah, I'll probably do like a community dungeon run day to farm some of the last shit I need. I'll probably do that like on Sunday or something, so keep your eyes out for that. Maybe we'll do some raids too. That was fun. I enjoyed doing raids with just people in chat. It was fun to try to remember things that I haven't done, because we did routes. I haven't done route in so long. Okay, just 4 more containers. Yeah. I'm just looking for containers to open. This late in the game, I think it's going to be hard to find shit that hasn't already been opened, so I'm just trying to make sure I get stuff while there's still stuff to get. I feel like there's always someone here. It's got to be South Relay.
Exfil over here.
I'm not gonna make that. Oh, I should have gone to that fucking infestation, actually. If I wanted things to open. Oh, here we go. Don't think that. There's a lot of birds. Was that an ornithologist? Nah, dude, I'm telling you, my audio is so delayed. I'm telling you. I don't know if you got... I knew it.
Watch out, runner here.
Just fucker lacking. What are you doing? Oh, fuck. Oh, is this a quest?
We've got runners.
Oh, I'm bad.
No chance.
Oh, no fucking way. Damn it.
Trouble spotted.
I'm so
Okay,
ready for
where the heck were you?
Shit's on.
15 minutes remaining.
no way. Oh, my wife's calling me. I'm trying to win a 1v1 here, honey. Dude!
Rat.
Yes, honey? Hi, how are you doing? I'm streaming and I just died because I saw your phone distracted me in the middle of a fight. But it's my phone, your call, but it's fine. I should have won anyways. It was my fault. Anyways, how are you doing? What's up? I'm doing great. Chat, say hello. No, don't say hi to chat. I was telling chat to say hi to you. Oh, okay, I gotcha. What can I help you with? Okay, I think yogurt's on the list. And I think it is. I think I added it 2 days ago. I don't know, maybe not. Yogurt. And then maybe some ground chicken? That sounds great. Some ground chicken. Yep. All right, sounds great. Love you. Okay. She was asking me what I want from Aldi. Which is a great question. It's a very valid question. I respect that question. When I was shooting him the first time and he went invisible, he went fucking invisible, bro. I could not see him. Usually I'm pretty good at picking it out. No, I'm not listening to my stream. I'm listening to game audio. I'm wondering if I need to update these drivers, though. I swear there's a delay. Specifically on my footsteps, I'm noticing it. Yeah, tag would have been goated there for sure. I mean, I've also heard my footsteps lag a bit sometimes, like half a second max. I mean, that shit matters, though. Anything else you guys want us to discuss on Escape Will Make Me Pod tonight? We're recording in less than an hour, so if you guys have topics you want to hear about, feel free. I'll take some notes. Buff Rook? I wouldn't mind a Rook buff, personally. What do you think about them adding like almost like a GM Nightfall type playlist so we can at least get some story beats and unique missions? Yes, that's what I hope the PvE missions are. I feel like the assassin voice actor is almost likely teasing some more stuff. I fucking hope so, dude. That is probably... That's a great point. Because, like, what else... Yeah, that's a good point. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna be fucking aggressive here. I'm gonna find this biomass, and I'm gonna throw myself at players real quick.
Advisory. Disregard emotional
So I almost kind of want to...
hesitation while scavenging.
I almost want to get a workout in pre-Escape Will Make Me Pod. So I might try to do that. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. You ready? This is gonna be awesome. Are you ready? I'm gonna try to proc chat boo when they walk. No, don't leave me. Boo! 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 I just realized I don't think my... Remember how my mic wasn't working at the beginning of the stream? I think it is also not working in-game. It is not. Motherfucker. I didn't get to scare that guy, dude. That's tragic. That's tragic. Can you guys draw a skin concept for a runner on a pod? That's a great idea. That was me, and I was scared, don't worry. Sorry. Sorry, I was just trying to have a little fun.
Gotcha.
In Power World, that is my button to pick things up. Fun fact, this game is not Power World. We run it back for the biostripping. That's what I needed. See? I'm delivering it to a decon right now. Oh, fuck off right now, dude.
On the move.
Is that fucker still chasing me? Alright, I'm gonna put this in here and I'm gonna fly. I'm just gonna fly at people because I do think I want to work out before Escape will make me pod. So I'm gonna do that real quick. It's chest day, bro. What am I putting in here? That is biostripping, right? I also put 4 in there. I didn't have to do that. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do this infestation, and then I'm gonna fly at people. You won't believe how many times I pressed middle mouse in Destiny 2 while exploiting. I can't believe, dude, that actually pisses me off so much. Because I know it's not the same Tiger engine. I know this is a modified Tiger engine compared to Destiny. But you can't tell me they couldn't have put a ping in Destiny before they killed it. And now we'll never have ping in Destiny, man.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Bro, this is rude. Okay, is that all of them? Get all your new caloric XP. Alright, who's ready to fucking fly at teams? I'm probably gonna die, and I said teams, but I also mean solo players because there are no teams. This is solo queue. I got nothing to lose. I'm curious. No, I want to read this. I'm curious to hear what each of you guys expected from the game versus what we got. I definitely feel a bit misled. I would say, we've talked about this a little bit over the last couple of weeks. I would say, like, we each have something. I would say, especially me and Jake. I don't know about Ryan quite as much, because I wouldn't say Ryan has, like, a specialty in the same way. But Jake expected way more lore importance to the game. And I expected way more secrets and puzzles and mysteries.
Systems
and
amped.
I don't know, in my view, both of those things were hyped up a lot more pre-launch. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I would love to see. I think Night March was a I think Night March was a good step in the right direction. But I want to see more. I replied to Bungie's account on Twitter, and I said that, like, one thing I would love to see is every map having, like, a zombie-style Easter egg. Like, that takes us a long time to put together. Wait, how is that different? I'm a little confused. You know, that takes us a long time to put together, and provides insights into the map and the lore, and it's sort of like a secret thing that we as a community have to work through, and it's like a hard thing to complete, and maybe there's a secret boss fight at the end or something. I don't know, but I feel like Cryo didn't really scratch the itch that I was hoping it would scratch, partly because they made it easier because of the PvP elements, and I feel like they could really dig in with the PvE modes forthcoming. But I don't know, man. So I was hoping to fly at fuckers, but I don't know if there's anyone else on the map. Currently painting a boat for my sister's wedding? You're painting a boat? Dude, I'm telling you, my foot audio is fucked right now. Do you think either of these guys gives me a fucking long shot? Boo! Boo, man! What is that noise? Is that a quest? Or is that someone doing the ship?
Minutes remaining.
Time to move.
Oh, that's not someone actually doing something? Fuck, dude. Lame. I want to kill someone.
Here's our out.
What's up, Chili? I just haven't been playing a lot of Marathon this season, dude. I just think this game has so much potential for secrets and discovery and exploration and the lore and narrative. And it sucks in the fact that I feel like they put all of their cards in refining the extraction loop. And of all of the things that drew people to Marathon, I think the extraction loop was one of the weakest. Because it's like one of the least original, right? Like, Bungie does great gunplay. They killed that. They killed the gunplay. That's fine. Bungie does great social events. They didn't really do that. Bungie does great mysteries and secrets. They sort of did that. Not to the degree I think that most of us were expecting. Bungie does great lore. They sort of did that, but it's been very lacking since the alpha. There is barely anything in the game right now that we don't know. Or sorry, there's barely anything in the game right now that we know that we haven't known since the alpha.
Profit opportunity identified.
Mark an exit.
You know, Bungie does occasional live events really well. Well, they haven't really done that at all. Motherfucker, dude. Yo, you're being rude right now. You're being fucking rude. Dude. When I get home tonight, young man, you are so fucking grounded. No. That's awesome. All right, well, we got some fucking credits here, right? That's all I care about at the end of the day. No. Hello. Alrighty. I'm gonna go work out. Escape will make me pod. And then we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun there. Alrighty. See you guys soon. Love your faces. Thank you for hanging out tonight. And probably both a Marathon and a Destiny stream this weekend. Hell yes. You're not my real dad. That's what you think. Everyone have a great night.